And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday morning breathwork and active flow. My name is Brian G, and today we are going to do we're going to continue our exploration of the activating breath known as frontal brain cleansing breath, technique 3, modified light retention, followed by cooling breath. And so let me walk you through that and then we'll get started. So frontal brain cleansing breath is an activating breath, a forceful exhale using the diaphragm. So as you exhale, the diaphragm moves down and back. So let's think about pulling your belly button to your spine. I'll over exaggerate here so you can see. And then when you release, the inhale comes automatically. Now, we're going to do 60 repetitions and 3 rounds of 60 repetitions. Remembering that no overexertion, no stress, no strain, just keep the breath in the nostrils. The body is still, the focus and awareness is on the diaphragm, the breath is in the nostrils, and the eyes are closed or hooded and held to the third eye right behind the brow point. Full inhales, full exhales. If you find yourself over amping, stressing, or straining, just back off, stop, start again. After your 60th repetition, we're going to take a full inhale through both nostrils. So it'll look like this. 59, 60, full inhale. And then a forceful exhale out the mouth, pursing the lips. Blowing out forcefully and emptying completely. And then just tuck the chin slightly. And we're going to retain the breath out without stress, without strain for a count of 10. And so if 10 is not an appropriate count for you and you find stress or strain, then you're just going to do what's right for you. As always, in all of your practices, you're going to do what's right for you. So, reminder. 60 repetitions of the active breath, followed by a full inhale, followed by a forceful exhale out the mouth, followed by retaining the breath out and sitting chin slightly tucked, very still for a count of up to 10. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. 60 breaths, full inhale, forceful exhale, tuck the chin and retain for a count of up to 10. Remember, no stress, no strain, do what's right for you. When we finish that, I will re-describe the cooling breath when we get to that point. So let us begin. So come into your place, come into this space, come into a posture that allows you to practice long spine. Relaxed body, let go of any extra effort. See if you can be still. The body is still. The focus and awareness is on the diaphragm. The breath is in the nostrils and the eyes are closed or hooded and held to the brow point just behind the forehead where the brows come together. Being in your practice, let's take a full inhalation and let's begin. Remembering that I'm exaggerating for effect here, may not be as loud for you, just full inhales, full exhales. You're feeling the forceful exhale and allowing the inhale to come naturally. Your pace may be different than mine. You may be, or you may be, whatever's right for you, you're working in your practice. Last 10 if you're with me. After your 60th, take a full inhale. Forceful exhale out the mouth. Tuck the chin slightly and sit very quietly, retaining the breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the chin and inhale fully. And begin your second round. Being in your practice, staying in the rhythm of your breath, doing what's right for you. 60 repetitions, your pace, your rhythm, your focus. Very still. Last 5 if you're with me. A full inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Hurricane breath, let it all go. Holding the breath out, gently retain, tuck the chin lightly. For a count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the chin, inhale fully. And begin your third round. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath count, your body, your focus within you, your awareness on the changes that are happening in your body, the shift in energy that may be occurring in this activating breath. You may feel the heat, using that diaphragm as a pump, pumping up the heat in the core of the body. Very still, maybe aware of the breath in the nostrils. Trying to keep the body very still. The only thing moving is the diaphragm and the breath. Last 10 if you're with me. Full inhalation. Forceful exhale. Empty completely. Tuck the chin slightly. Retain the breath out. No stress, no strain. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the chin. Inhale fully. Turn your palms up if they're not already that way. Bring your thumb and forefinger together. Sit very quietly. Allow the breath to come and go. Maybe returning to a non-focused state, allowing the breath to just be. Feeling into any changes in your body. Maybe you activated a little bit of energy. Maybe you feel the heat in your body. We're going to now regulate that heating and activation with a cooling breath known as cooling breath. Now, it's a little tricky because some of us don't have this capability. I, for one, do not. But the way that we do this is we're going to extend the tongue. And then if you can, curl the edges of the tongue up. Now, I don't have that capability, so I'm just going to have my tongue out as best you can. And the inhale is through that little tube that's formed. If you're able to curl the edges of your tongue, you get a little tube-like shape happening. If not, you're just breathing in over the tongue. Very similar to last week, except last week the teeth are together. This week, we're open mouth, tongue out, curling the edges of the tongue. The inhale is full and complete without stress or strain. Then we close the mouth and exhale gently out of both nostrils, trying to extend the exhale by at least 1 beat. So for me, I have about a 6 count inhale. I'm trying to get a 12 count exhale, but no stress, no strain. So we'll stop the exhalation when we start to stress. strain, or create effort. Remember, we're very still here. We're just going to be here for 5 minutes. So let us find that posture now. Lengthen if you have slouched a little bit, bring your spine long, realign the spine, let go of any effort, allow yourself to land and be still. Very still in the body. The focus is on the breath as it comes in over the tongue and on the exhale out the nose. And again, your eyes are closed or hooded and locked on the brow point. Feeling your experience, let's begin. Lengthen, extend the tongue, curl the edges if you can. Inhale. Close the mouth when you're full and exhale gently, trying to extend the exhale by at least 1 beat. Whatever your breath count is, whatever your breath rhythm is, you're working in the rhythm of your own body and your own experience. And then continue. Just doing the best you can, staying focused, being aware of your breath and feeling the changes that are occurring in your body. Where you feel tension in the body, release. Be very still without tension. Tendency for me is to start to get a little tension in the shoulders as I'm trying to pull that breath in. So the object is to let that go and be very still and relaxed. The only thing moving is the lips, the mouth, and the breath. Being very conscious of extending the exhale, being very conscious and aware of the result of that, or the reaction to that, or the reflection of that. The body begins to cool down. For me, I can feel the cooling in the body. Mind begins to come clear and still. The emotions begin to settle as the breath exhales. Just doing the best we can without criticism, conversation, competition, just being in the practice. And as we move into our last 2 minutes of practice here, I'll invite you to bring your awareness to your heart space, the center of your being, chest cavity. And as you breathe in, I'll invite you to allow to arise in that heart space, in that chest cavity, in the center of your being, anything that to you speaks of gratitude, feels like gratitude, reminds you of gratitude, brings to awareness the possibility of gratitude. Maybe it's a person who made it possible for you to be here today. Whatever it is for you, see it clearly and allow it to arise and grow. Perhaps expanding it with each inhale and exhale. Allowing it to fill your being so that you're just a being of gratitude. Breathing. Using the breath and the breath techniques to modify and create resilience and regulation. Learning to be present with ourselves simply through the practice of breathing. A grateful being, sitting and breathing. And in recognizing in that sitting and breathing, everything that is needed is available. That recognition perhaps increasing or enhancing the sense of gratitude that we feel for our practice, for ourselves, for each other, for the universe, for the day. Cooling breath. Let your next round be your last round. And after your exhalation, just sit quietly, allow the breath to return to normal, and just spend a moment with your experience. Palms up, thumb and forefinger together, long spine, rested body. Awareness anchored in the center of our being and feeling into the changes in mind state and emotional state in our presence through these simple breath practices. If you just came for breath practice today, I thank you. Know that I appreciate you. I appreciate your coming and sharing your practice. And I wish you an amazing day.